Okay, I'd like to do this on terminology, dealing with traditional Kung Fu terms, which is quite important for our school because it's a traditional school. Okay, a lot of students, number one, they have terminology problem, but second, if you go deeper, the terminology expresses relationships. You know, and relationship go further, then you start getting into protocol and etiquette. So everything's related, okay? So newcomers, you know, they might say, hey, you know, and really in a traditional martial art, that's the last thing you want to say to an instructor or even your senior students, right? Not to mention the master or grandmasters, right? Okay, so titles, names, this is the terminology we use, okay? So number one, Kung Fu is Chinese martial art. What we teach is Shaolin is Chinese and Wing Chun, right? Shaolin Wing Chun. But China is a big country, and through thousands of years, they have different dialects from different part of the country. And since we are primarily a Wing Chun school, so our dialects primarily is coming from the south, which is the Cantonese. So a Cantonese dialect, okay? So the term I'm using, the writing for the Chinese are the same, but my pronunciation would be Cantonese, okay? So I would say some 普通话, which is the standard language, Mandarin, so you can hear the difference, okay? Now, in our textbook for our students, as well as, you know, for the public, we do have excellent information in the textbook that's got the Chinese characters and the definitions, which you guys already know, but people have problem pronouncing it, okay? So, first, who's your sifu?
Grandmaster Benny Ming, sir.
Okay, in this case, I'm your sifu, right?
Yes.
So that means is directly teaching you student and teacher. Student and teacher, we call that Sito. That's the relationship, Sito. So right now, this is Sito discussion, okay? So Sifu is Cantonese. Sifu is Mandarin. You guys hear the difference?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So rather than, you know, like a karate, they say sensei. That's translated to be teacher, which we also have that meaning in Kung Fu. Si is the teacher, Fu is the father. So we kind of go deeper into just a teacher, okay? So based on that, my partner, my wife, you guys call them Simo, teacher's wife, okay? Now if my wife also teach, and she is your your teacher, you actually still call them by the male's term. You still call her Sifu. Okay? So who's my Sifu?
Grandmaster Muyat, sir.
Okay, so right now we are talking about, let's say, the Hong Kong lineage, right? In that case, it's Sifu Muyat. Now, he is not my first teacher. My first teacher was Lei Hoi Sung. I left him because I have to come to the U.S. with his permission. As a matter of fact, it was him that he recommended me, oh, in U.S. you go seek out Grandmaster Muyat. So I'm kind of unique. I still hold a relationship with my Sifu in Hong Kong, but knowing that I left the country, he recommended me to find another teacher. So by the time I came back to the U.S., I seek out Grandmaster Muyat. And majority of my learning is from him, okay? So Sifu is my Sifu. I mean, Muyat is my Sifu. So then who is your Sigong?
Yip Man, sir.
Oh, yeah. So,
Right. So Sigong, your Sigong is
Oh,
Muyat.
sorry.
Okay, Muyat is my Sifu. So who's my Sigong? Yeman. Okay? So we need just, this is terms important, okay? So then Sifu, Sigong. Then going down, okay, you're among each other, we call that Si Hing Dai. Si Mui, Si Zhe. Si Mui is junior sister. Si Zhe is senior sister. Si Hing is senior brothers. Si Dai is junior brothers. So among you guys, Todai students, that's your titles among each other. Okay? Si Hing, Si Dai, Si Zhe, Si Mui. Okay? Then, if you are talking about my classmates, then it's uncles. Your older uncle is Si Ba. And then your young, okay, let's say my Si Dai is your Si Sok. My Si Hing is your Si Bak. Okay, make sure you know. Not only that you got the term right, it's good to know who they are. Okay, let's see, give me one of my Si Hing's name.
Sibak Miguel Hernandez.
Okay, very good. Si Bak Miguel Hernandez. Okay, he's my Si Hing. So he called him Si Bak. Okay, so then those are the most used. Okay, let's say, what would you call Grandmaster Yip Jing?
Yip Jing
Your relationship,
should be Sibak, I believe.
but to you, what would you call him?
He's my great uncle.
Well,
Sibakam.
correct. Si Bak Gong. He's my Si Bak, which is older classmate of my Sifu, Si Bak. Then to you guys' generation would be Si Bak Gong, right? Muya is your Si Gong, and then Yip Jing will be, Yip Chun will be Si Bak Gong. Okay? So what do you guys call Grandmaster Yip Mun?
Si Taigo.
Si Tai Gong. Okay? So direct relationship. It's a privilege and an honor to call that. You just say, hey, grandpa, you know, it's a special relationship, grandpa, great grandpa. Okay? So the term Sito, teacher, student. To Sun, grand student. Okay? Si Bak, Si Sok, Si Hing, Si Dai, Si Zhe, Si Mui, Si Gong, Si Tai Gong. Maybe one more, like Si Zhe,